Yes, and so how you came out with the MegaReformer platform machine?
Oh, the MegaReformer.
MegaReformer, yeah, it's so unique.
The MegaReformer is the second generation of equipment, and this was a continuation of the ProFormer, which that came out in 2006. So the MegaReformer basically was the same. What I wanted to do with the MegaReformer is really push what physical fitness is. To give a bit of background is when I first did the ProFormer was based on the Reformer. And so the ProFormer was basically a bigger reformer. You had a platform on both ends and carriage and stuff like that. And you could do a lot more exercise in the Reformer. But as I was teaching my exercise, I realized that people were really interested in the fitness aspect of the class. And when you talk about fitness, you talk about cardiovascular fitness, you talk about strength, resistance, balance, flexibility, core, all these areas. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to focus more on the fitness part of it. So the MegaReformer basically came out in 2010, and then since then there's been many versions of the MegaReformer. And now in 2016, you have the MegaReformer continuing to evolve. And now what I'm doing in the Supra is I want to integrate the mind more into the fitness element, because I don't look at fitness being just physical. It's also mental, emotional, intellectual, spiritual.
So what is the newest update on this machine? You told me that it can be mind controlled?
Yes. So I am working on a Supra, which actually I already did that last year. We have a machine that is controlled by thoughts. So what you do is you wear a headset. The headset is able to sense your brain waves, and by being able to raise certain brain waves, you can actually translate, or you can make the brain waves basically control certain aspects of the machine. So you can literally think about doing exercise. You can think about inclining the machine, and the machine will incline. You can think about tilting, and they'll start to tilt. So it's not on these machines yet, but I'm working on that. Because right now I think people have enough challenges balancing on the Supra.
Yes, I do agree. In fact, that's one thing I fell in love with your equipment. It forces you to focus on target the main muscle, especially when you have surgery to your abdominals and you can only do so many setups, and you feel like your body's in balance because your legs and limbs, they're working, but the core muscles are just kaput.
Correct.
So it's almost like, I always say physical therapy for the abdominal muscles that I had that
Absolutely.
you train the muscle. Then, because I'm in the United States Navy, from a red state, I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, I do think about the young veterans coming back from war.
Yeah.
And they're all busted up, but they're still young men and young women. They're still active. And the fact that you're almost like a pioneer in thought control exercises. It'd be easier, for them to get back on a horse and feel like, they're fully functional human beings rather than they're just things.
Yeah, what people don't realize is that there's, the brain controls everything, and I think that, we need to include more of the mind into the exercise. We want to be able to strengthen the connection between the body and the mind, or between the muscles and the brain. And it's actually funny because it's not funny, but I had someone yesterday who asked me to do a rehab machine for veterans.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of application that you can do with the Supra.
So
the thought-controlled exercise, I like that.
Yeah, it's needed now because, you know what, they're still handsome young men, but they feel incomplete because they sacrifice literally their limbs for this country, and they need, they deserve something in return. Because a lot of them come back out of PT knowing what they've been through. A lot of them turn to alcoholism just to cope. Yeah. And it's not easy. Yeah. And also, I'm going to like a different direction.